Motivation quotes by Robert Kiyosaki Part 2. When I started my last business, I didn't receive a paycheck for 13 months. The average person can't handle that pressure. Robert Kiyosaki. In school we learn that mistakes are bad, and we are punished for making them. Yet, if you look at the way humans are designed to learn, we learn by making mistakes. We learn to walk by falling down. If we never fell down, we would never walk. Robert Kiyosaki. Talk is cheap. Learn to listen with your eyes. Actions do speak louder than words. Watch what a person does more than what he says. Robert Kiyosaki. Sight is what you see with your eyes, vision is what you see with your mind. Robert Kiyosaki. Money is really just an idea. Robert Kiyosaki. If you're the kind of person who has no guts, you just give up every time life pushes you. If you're that kind of person, you'll live all your life playing it safe, doing the right things, saving yourself for something that never happens. Then, you die a boring old person. Robert Kiyosaki. The moment you make passive income and portfolio income a part of your life will change. Those words will become flesh. Robert Kiyosaki. You will make some mistakes, but, if you learn from those mistakes will become wisdom, and wisdom is essential to becoming wealthy. Robert Kiyosaki. I find so many people struggling, often working harder, simply because they cling to old ideas. They want things to be the way they were, they resist change. Old ideas are their biggest liability. It is a liability simply because they fail to realize that while that idea or way of doing something was an asset yesterday, yesterday is gone. Robert Kiyosaki. Your choices decide your fate. Take the time to make the right ones. If you make a mistake, that's fine, learn from it and don't make it again. Robert Kiyosaki. Your future is created by what you do today, not tomorrow. Robert Kiyosaki. The philosophy of the rich and the poor is this: the rich invest their money and spend what is left. The poor spend their money and invest what is left. Robert Kiyosaki. Follow one course until successful. Robert Kiyosaki. The more I risk being rejected, the better my chances are of being accepted. Robert Kiyosaki. If you realize that you're the problem, then you can change yourself, learn something and grow wiser. Don't blame other people for your problems. Robert Kiyosaki. Workers work hard enough to not be fired, and owners pay just enough so that workers won't quit. Robert Kiyosaki. One of the most stupid things to do is to pretend you are smart. When you pretend to be smart, you are at the height of stupidity. Robert Kiyosaki. If you want to be financially free, you need to become a different person than you are today and let go of whatever has held you back in the past. Robert Kiyosaki. Find out where you are at, where you are going, and build a plan to get there. Robert Kiyosaki. The richest people in the world build networks, everyone else is trained to look for work. Robert Kiyosaki. I am concerned that too many people are focused too much on money and not on their greatest wealth, which is their education. If people are prepared to be flexible, keep an open mind and learn, they will grow richer and richer through the changes. If they think money will solve the problems, I am afraid those people will have a rough ride. Robert Kiyosaki. There are those who make things happen, there are those who watch things happen, and there are those who say what happened. Robert Kiyosaki. Most people want everyone else in the world to change themselves. Let me tell you, it's easier to change yourself than everyone else. Robert Kiyosaki. When you come to the boundaries of what you know, it is time to make some mistakes. Robert Kiyosaki. Start small and dream big. Robert Kiyosaki. Emotions are what make us human. Make us real. The word emotion stands for energy in motion. Be truthful about your emotions, and use your mind and emotions in your favor, not against yourself. Robert Kiyosaki. Skills make you rich, not theories. Robert Kiyosaki. Losers quit when they fail. Winners fail until they succeed. Robert Kiyosaki. As I said, I wish I could say it was easy. It wasn't, but it wasn't hard either. But without a strong reason or purpose, anything in life is hard. Robert Kiyosaki. Intelligence solves problems and produces money. Money without financial intelligence is money soon gone. Robert Kiyosaki. One of the great things about being willing to try new things and make mistakes is that making mistakes keeps you humble. People who are humble learn more than people who are arrogant. Robert Kiyosaki. The power of can't. The word can't makes strong people weak, blinds people who can see, saddens happy people, turns brave people into cowards, robs a genius of their brilliance, causes rich people to think poorly, and limits the achievements of that great person living inside us all. Robert Kiyosaki. Find the game where you can win, and then commit your life to playing it and play to win. Robert Kiyosaki. The single most powerful asset we all have is our mind. If it is trained well, it can create enormous wealth in what seems to be an instant. Robert Kiyosaki. You're only poor if you give up. The most important thing is that you did something. Most people only talk and dream of getting rich. You've done something. Robert Kiyosaki.